Hey, good morning. My name is James Officer, and I'd like to welcome you to a marvelous Monday morning. Hey, Pam, good morning. Monday's so nice that we have to say it twice, and it is an incredible Monday morning. Hey, Trish. Hey, babe. Good morning. I'm glad you're here. So grateful for this Monday morning. Just grateful. Hope you feel gratitude as well. I hope you are filled to the brim with gratefulness and thanksgiving for all that your life is. Hey, good morning. For all that your life is, for all that you have, for all those around you who love you, for all those around you who don't care for you, who don't like you. I hope you're grateful for all of it. Grateful for triumphs and grateful for failure. All of it. All of it shapes us. All of it makes us who we are. And all of it, if you are live a life of faith, all of it is necessary. All of it is necessary. And thank you so much for sharing on Twitter and for inviting your followers. I really appreciate it. I've been thinking a lot about waiting, what that means. And so waiting is that thing that happens between wanting something and having it, right? You desire something, you desire someone, you desire to go someplace, you desire to have something, and that desire is the beginning, right? Because you'll never really have anything if you don't start with desire. But the desire is where it starts. But then it's that space between desire and achievement, or desire and attainment. That place is called waiting. And waiting is a very frustrating thing. And maybe it's just me. But waiting can be very frustrating because if you are waiting effectively, then you can see what that thing is you want. And if you really believe it, you can feel it. You can feel it. You can almost touch it, but still waiting for that thing to happen. Waiting until that thing happens, or waiting until that goal is realized. Listen to the definition of the word waiting. It says to remain inactive or a state of repose until something expected happens. Did you check that out? Waiting is to be in a state of inactivity. Just the word itself. If you're waiting, it means that you're doing nothing. And so I'm bringing that out because it helped me deal with that concept, just looking at the definition. And first of all, we use so many words in our day-to-day life that we take for granted the meaning of it. We don't really look deeply into what it implies. But if you think about that word waiting almost says it means exactly that you're inactive, but it means that you're doing nothing. It means that you're doing nothing. So you're wanting something, you're wanting to go somewhere, you're wanting to be something, you're wanting to finish some project, but the waiting is in actuality doing nothing. And so what I like to propose today is that you prepare, or you change waiting to preparing. See, the word waiting is usually followed by waiting for, waiting until. Think about that. You are doing nothing for whatever it is you want. You are doing nothing until whatever you want. Think about that. And so the word waiting itself creates for us frustration. It's the waiting itself that is the frustrating thing. It's not the time that it takes to go from I want it to I have it. I want to go to I'm there. It's not the time that passes. It is the waiting itself that causes frustration. Waiting is just like tomorrow. Tomorrow is one of those mystical things. It doesn't exist, right? Tomorrow is not a real thing. Yet most of our productivity, most of our ability lives in some mystical place. Tomorrow. I'll do it tomorrow. I get it done tomorrow. I'll go there tomorrow. I'll say it tomorrow. I'll apologize tomorrow. I'll tell that person I love them tomorrow, right? That is a mystical place. It doesn't exist. It is right now. It is today. It is in the present. What you are doing to attain, to attack, to attract what it is that you want. So instead of waiting on this marvelous Monday, Monday's so nice I got to say it twice. Instead of waiting, let's take the word waiting out of our vocabulary and use the word preparing. I'm preparing for. I'm preparing until. Because in that word, it implies you're doing something. Again, it's not the time that goes by that causes the frustration when we're wanting something. It is preparing. Thank you. Thank you. Bless you for that. It is preparing is what we're doing. If you change, it sounds like a small thing, but it's a huge thing to just change what you say to yourself. Because if you change what you say to yourself, you'll change what you do. And if you change what you do, you'll change how you are perceived. And if you change how you perceived, you change how you perceive yourself, right? I've said that many, many times before. And so if you're no longer waiting for it to happen, but preparing for it to happen, think about how you show up. Think about how that's perceived if you're a person who is preparing. Because here's the worst thing that can happen, and it's happened to me, and I'm sure it's happened to you, that you can want something and want something and want something and want something, and then it materializes. It's in your hands, it's in your face, and you are not prepared to deal with it. You are not prepared to handle it because you were waiting. Waiting is wasting. Waiting is wasting. We can't save time. You can invest it. You can spend it, and you can waste it. Those are the three things you can do with time. You can't save it. You can spend it, you can invest it, or you can waste it. And waiting is wasting. Stop waiting. Start preparing. That thing that is coming towards you is coming towards you at the same velocity that you are coming toward it. I'll give you one more analogy and I'll let you go on this marvelous, marvelous Monday. It's football season, the best time of the year. Best time of the year. And I will tell you, football is a tough game. It's a tough game. These guys are running fast at each other and they're moving fast and they're hitting each other hard. But I will tell you something from absolute experience. You will find it is less painful and you will experience less hurt on the football field if you are running at that man as fast as he is running at you. It is nothing like getting hit while you are standing still and somebody else is coming at you full speed and you get hit standing still. There is some pain for you. That's going to cause you to lay on that turf for just a few minutes because you were standing still while someone was running at you. You don't want to be like that with your goals, with your dreams, with your things you want to achieve. You don't want to be standing still waiting while it's coming to you. The minute you perceive it, the minute you see it, the minute you desire it, it becomes alive and it starts to move toward you. What you don't want to be doing is waiting on it to hit you, waiting on it to come to you. You want to be moving toward it, preparing yourself, growing your skills, getting your mindset together, getting your spirit together so that when that thing arrives, right, when you attain it, when you achieve it, when you are possessing it, that you are ready to handle it. So that you can be all that you've seen yourself being, so that you can produce what it is that you desire to produce. Stop waiting. Start preparing. Love you on this marvelous, marvelous Monday. Have an incredible week. We'll see you soon. Bye-bye.